Cannot be used by dark elves?
A storm is coming.
Cannot be used by humans.
You were saying?
Oh, it has to be a dwarf to
What is it?
use these. Okay. Well, good thing I'm only buying one. Okay. Cool.
Do you need me?
Ugh, crump.
Well, since I just bought this armor, instead of getting it as a request reward, I'll take my 5,000 back. Thank you. Oh my god, look at that armor. Wow. And this talisman is useless on her now.
A storm is coming.
Make it good.
Okay.
I'm here.
Yes?
Alright.
Yes?
Keep it up.
Where to next? Road map?
War after war has scarred Fiara, altering the tides of power across much of the continent. In Nortender, a fragile hope for peace drives the efforts to rebuild a ravaged kingdom.
Ooh. We got side quests. Scorching Desert Oasis.
Golden dunes rise and fall at the whims of the wind, revealing and bearing the bones of many a lost adventurer. For a lucky few
I keep
who
forgetting to
wander
look
the
to see if I
sands,
can pick an armor.
salvation
to use.
appears on the horizon. A cluster of trees to shelter from the heat, and a small pool to quench cracked lips. But an oasis attracts more than just desperate travelers seeking a safe haven.
We made it. According to the map, this area is a wyvern breeding ground.
Stones, is that why it's so hot?
Come on. We've got to keep moving.
Oh, yes?
Whoa there, whoa there.
No one lives forever.
Drop your weapon!
Go for the eyes!
Yes?
How can a skeleton bleed? Come on, skeleton should be immune to bleeding.
They are fools.
May I ask you something, Sir Wraith? If you're able to see souls, do you also see where they go when they die?
Oh, yes. I call it the Valley of the Great Bling Bling. A place full of well-endowed maidens with flowers in their hair and where the rivers flow with honey.
You're joking.
Of course I am. If a soul dies, it's gone. There's no afterlife.
Oh, I see.
Great place of the bling bling. Oh my god. I love Ray. He's hilarious.
Hi.
His voice is so serious, so when he makes joking comments like that, it makes it all the more better. Okay, what do I want? Wait, can I upgrade any of these? No. Okay. No. Time to hang on. There you go. Okay, she is no longer... How many points do I have? 5. Man, I don't know what to get. Wait, this costs no SP? That's really good. I guess we'll take that. We'll take that. Boop. Oh, when I take damage, I summon 3 of them. Oh, that's cool. Okay, that's much better on her. Oh, yeah. Okay. For you... Actually, ability cost reduction is not bad. I'll take it. Oh, I can summon corpse golems. We're done, baby. All right.
Take them out!
Ooh, that takes a really long time to cast. Oh, that's awesome. Only happen once every 60 seconds though, so not that good.
Tell me, Wraith, is it true that Dark Elves don't usually bury their dead?
There are departure rites, but their bodies are put to further use, yes.
To further use?
Necromancy. They are given to the Intelligence's necromancers who turn them into weapons for the strength.
Ancestors. That's strange.
That is strange. How long did it last? 30 seconds. Oh. feels like it lasted more than 30 seconds.
What do you want?
What's this? Over here. Dwarves. What are they doing out here?
Probably following their mandate to collect all the moon silver on Io. No dwarf would be out here otherwise.
True. Let's go say hello. Move in. Huh. This looks like one of those reavers.
Look at that wound. Only a moon silver axe could do that.
Windholmers. Well, keep your eyes open. Maybe the stolen weapon is still around. What do we have here? Locked. Maybe one of the keys is in one of the bandits' pockets. No key here.
If I must.
How many can I have? I'm not gonna do that one then.
Nothing. No key here. What's this? Ugh, that smell. But still nobody. Look at that. Found it. Now, let's see what's in that chest.
Ooh.
There we go. That's some quality craftsmanship.
Good thing the reavers can't do any more harm with it.
Nice. Oh my god, what is that? Let's summon the big dude first. Heal up. Oh my god. Put a fire underneath them.
Nowhere to run now.
Huh.
Thank goodness to have the corpse golem thing.
Mm-hmm.
Wait for a great tank. Can I actually heal it? Oh. But it regens really quickly. My god.
Let's get this over with.
Oh no. Oh no.
They killed one of our heroes.
Ow.
Come on, we're not losing you.
I could use some healing.
No.
I'm fading.
I could use some healing.
They killed one of our heroes.
Come on, we're not losing you.
I could use some healing.
The storm is coming.
Attack!
I could use some healing.
Yes?
They killed one of our heroes.
Come on, we're not losing you.
Dude, this fight is insane.
They killed one of our heroes.
Come on, we're not losing you. Damn it! Healing.
What is it?
Now!
Out of the way.
Come on, we're not losing you.
I'm fading.
They killed one of our heroes.
Healing now.
Back on your feet. No dying today. I could use some
I'm
healing.
fading.
They killed one of our heroes.
Go ahead. Damn it. Healing now. Come on, we're not losing you. Keep it up.
I could use some
Come
healing.
on, we're not losing you. Damn it. Healing now.
I'm fading.
I could use some healing.
Please, surrender now.
They killed one of our heroes.
Come on, we're not losing you.
Dude, this fight is dumb.
Do you need me?
Do not leave us just yet.
I'm
They
fading.
killed one of our heroes.
God, fuck. What a dumb garbage fight that was. Seriously? Who balanced that fight?
Are you sure this is safe?
Blazes.
Yes?
What just happened?
Fucking stupid.
Yes.
Try to keep up.
Of course.
So it must be.
What do we have here? What's this? What do we have here?
Sure.
I'll
Dumb as
catch up.
fuck fight that was.
You know the way, right?
Lead the way.
Oh good. More of these.
Let's make it painless.
Because, you know, so much fun the first time around.
I could use
They
some
killed
healing.
one of our heroes.
The fuck?
I'm fading.
Come on, we're not losing you.
What is wrong with the people who balance this game?
Come on, we're not losing you.
I could use
Make
some
it
healing.
good.
Oh, yes?
I'm listening. Yes? Stay close. Ugh, cramp.
What the fuck?
Consider it done.
Where did you come from?
Yes?
What is it? At once.
So ridiculous. They expect me to be higher level or something?
All right, Rara. Say this plan of yours works.
Here we go again.
How do you know getting rid of Arrakis and his supporters is the solution? Sometimes you have to dig deeper to root out the true problem.
Aye, sometimes. But why scrap the ship if all you need to do is correct
What
your course?
the fuck?
That's a mirage, isn't it?
Look out!
What do you need? This way.
I'm fading.
You were saying?
3 of
I'll
them?
catch up.
3 of them.
Yes?
Of course. Yes.
Are the fucking developers insane? They're like, huh, what's balance? I don't know what that is. Certainly not.
A storm is coming.
This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep setting it undead until they're all dead. Oh good, there's 2 more small ones now. That is fantastic. Yeah. That's just fantastic.
I'm
Oh
here.
good. We're not fighting this. There's no way we'll win.
This is it.
What do you want?
Go ahead.
They killed one of our
What
heroes.
the fuck?
Yes.
Come on, we're not losing you. What do you need?
That attack goes off so fast.
Make it good.
Go ahead.
No.
Really?
They killed one of our heroes.
Lead on then. Try to keep up.
some healing.
Lead on then.
Dude. Go fuck yourself, developers. Seriously?
I'm here.
Out of the way.
A storm is coming.
Oh, good. Oh, wonderful.
Ancestors, guide us.
Yes?
That is fucking fantastic.
I'm fading.
Do you think one of these
should
could
move.
fit in a ship?
Yeah. Fuck balancing the fights, right? Just throw as many creatures at them as possible.
I'll catch up.
I could use some healing.
Can you stop targeting me?
Yes.
Like, what the fuck?
Must be done.
Over there?
Keep it up.
Why did they program the fucking AI to keep targeting the back line? When they're not even dealing that much damage. They shouldn't be drawing aggro at all. They're summoners. Holy fuck, this is crazy.
Huh. Interesting.
How would you fight this if you're not a summoner? I don't understand.
Take them out!
Is that the best you can do?
What do you need?
Like, seriously, how do you fight this if you're not a summoner?
You lead, I follow.
Over here.
Lead the way.
So it must be.
Stick
Nope,
to
pull
the
that one
They
back.
are fools to challenge us.
So stupid.
Really?
What's this?
I have your back.
What is it? We should move.
Do you want?
Yes?
Try to keep
You know
up.
the way, right?
No one lives forever.
Stay close. Attack!
Graves are calling.
Please, surrender now!
Lead on then.
Let's get this over with.
Sure.
If I must.
Yes.
Yes?
Why are you targeting them? Stop
Consider
with
it
this
done.
bullshit. They're not even doing that much damage.
Make it quick then.
Try to keep up.
I'm listening.
Why?
I have your back.
This fucking AI makes no
Do you
sense.
need me?
You were saying? This way.
We have the fucking dwarf sitting back there
What do
hitting
we
for
have
200 every time she hits something. And yet they're going for the fucking casters who are dealing next to no damage. Because they're summoners. Fuck. Stupid.
Whoa. Don't drop it.
I got it.
War after war has scarred Fiora, altering the tides of power across much of the
Dumb
continent.
balancing.
In Nortender, a fragile hope for peace drives the efforts to rebuild a ravaged kingdom. The dwarves once maintained an underground empire that spanned from Wulfgar to Lar, its massive cities connected by hundreds of miles of carefully hewn tunnels. At its heart was Windholm, the blaze of its forges and the pounding of its hammers giving birth to the greatest dwarvian crafts on Io. Today, the empire is no more.
Sorry.
Ancestors, guide us.
Annoying fights are annoying.
Oh, hello again.
Like, I even know, like, it's so easy to tell that they programmed the fucking AI to always aim for your fucking mages in the back. It happens every single time and does not make sense. They run through your army to get to your mages in the back. It makes no sense.
Here's the Wyvern egg.
That's it? Huh. Thought it'd be a lot bigger. No matter. As soon as this egg hatches, I can get to work. Here, I owe you something. Why don't you come back later with one of these so I can craft you some fine armor?
Thanks. Will do. I'll be going.
Aye. Be seeing you. Oh, hello again.
I'll be going.
Aye. Be seeing you.
War after war has scarred Fiara, altering the tides of power across much of the continent. In Nortender, a fragile hope for peace drives the efforts to rebuild a ravaged kingdom. A new beginning. As you make your way towards Greykeep, the Wolf Guard is in high spirits. Not only was the mission a full success, you were relieved to find the Blackstone rebels getting along well with the men and women of the Wolf Guard. Allies, you think with a smile as your cohort of humans and dwarves crosses the city gates, riding past baffled guards. You can use them.
What? That last sentence was very ominous.
Keep it up.
Yes? Want to trade?
I'll keep that.
Pleasure doing business with you. Come again. I'm getting new wares by the next moon's turn.
What's this?
The Throne Hall, the inviolable inner sanctum of Greykeep. Here lies Nortender.
Time to file a report. I should request an audience with the Queen.
Well, let's talk to our friends first.
Yes, General?
I'd like to learn more about the Aliani.
Sure. I'd be happy to tell you more about my people.
I've noticed your people say, listen for the storm. What does that mean?
It's literal, though I guess it doesn't make much sense to someone who doesn't live on the steppes.
Is it any storm, or the one storm to end them all?
Not everything is about the end of the world. Storms can form quickly on the steppes, often without warning unless you're paying attention. You do not want to be out when a storm is giving the steppes its namesake.
I noticed you mention your ancestors a lot. Do they play a big role in your society?
We honor them, of course. But it's a lot more than that. When one of the Aliani dies, they take their place among the ancestors. We call it the Great Journey. Imagine every Aliani to ever exist in an unending journey across the steppes. There is no higher honor than for your spirit to join that.
All the Aliani to ever exist? Sounds like a crowded place. What if you didn't like someone in life?
You know, I've wondered the same thing.
There's something I don't understand. Your people seem to worship Sheogded, and yet you want to stop your god from ending the world.
Well, it's not quite how you imagine. We don't pray to Sheogded to save our sick or bless the hunt. It's more of a godlike entity, neither benevolent nor malicious. We worship Sheogded in the same way we respect a force of nature.
You respect something that wants to devour all life?
Of course. Have you never been in awe of a powerful storm or a raging fire? It is the same. But just because we respect its power and purpose doesn't necessarily mean we desire it.
I guess I never thought of it that way.
It seems not many outside the Aliani do. Maybe if more people understood... Never mind.
How does your society work?
You mean the structure? Well, you know there's the chieftain. We also have the wise women, our elders. And then there's everyone else.
Why are there only wise women? No men?
It's an old tradition. From what I understand, in the early days of the tribe, only men were allowed to hunt. Not many men lived long enough to become elders.
So shouldn't the customs be updated if the original reason is no longer true?
I suppose it could. But some roots grasp so deep that they can't be dug up. I don't think the elder men would even agree to be wise men.
Are there other tribes like yours on the steppes?
No, just us. At least as far as we know. There have been times when our hunters had to venture farther out into the steppes, but they've never encountered anyone besides the occasional bandit.
That doesn't mean they don't exist.
True, but according to our histories as well, we are the only tribe.
What about the people who are banished from the tribe?
Well, as you said, they're banished, so they're no longer considered Aliani. Not really.
But they're born Aliani. Just because they're no longer part of the tribe doesn't make them foreign.
Well, think of it this way. Someone who's made outcast has broken one of our laws and has betrayed what made them Aliani.
But who defines what is Aliani? What if beliefs and laws change? Can they change?
They could, theoretically, but our laws haven't changed in generations. They do not bend like the steppes grass.
I see. Interesting. So, who is Kayawu?
Me? Why do you want to know?
I find myself wondering about you. So, I'd like to get to know you better.
Oh, I see. Okay. What would you like to know?
What was growing up on the steppes like?
Well, the Howling Steppes has its name for a reason. Between the storms that roll through and the constant search for food, it can be a pretty bleak place. That said, I don't know that I'd wish for anything else. I remember the feasts we'd have to honor a special occasion. The whole village devoted days to cooking just for one extravagant meal.
That sounds like a lot of fun. How are things normally?
For a child? Pretty boring.
Things must have been different for you, being the chieftain's son.
Maybe in some ways. We don't revere our leaders like your people do with your queen. People have great respect for my father, but it's the same as being a skilled tracker or an eagle-eyed gatherer.
Really? You're saying others didn't treat you differently, even though one day you'll take over as chieftain?
No, they have no reason to. If you prove yourself skilled and dedicated to the people, your word is respected as much as the wise women or chieftain. Why seek favor with one voice when you can have your own?
What about your father? He seems like an intimidating figure.
Oh yes, that's a different story. He's always held me to a higher standard. It was frustrating at times, but I could see there was a reason to his actions.
Are you close with anyone in your village?
Well, there's my father, and one of the wise women, Yalina, liked to bake these...
No, I mean, close.
Oh, you mean like sexually? No, I'm not in a relationship with anyone. Why do you ask?
Why not?
No reason, really. I just wanted to know if there was any competition.
Competition? No competition there. Can we speak of something else?
You mentioned your mother when we first met. May I ask what happened to her?
Oh, she joined the ancestors several years ago. A sickness swept through the village.
Oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too. It hurt for a long time. One day she was fine, and then a moon later, she was gone. I don't know about you, but to me, my parents were invincible. Realizing that someone who was a constant presence your whole life could just be gone. It took me a long time to be at peace with that.
I was never close with my parents. I guess you could say I saw them the same as I did everyone else. Fragile. Imperfect.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Don't be.
You know, my father would say I'm a lot like her.
How so?
She was never satisfied with what was on the surface. She challenged him to think beyond tradition for tradition's sake. My father would say she would gladly dig up the steps if it revealed Fiara's heart.
She sounds a lot different than most Aliani.
She was. She was good for my father that way. Anyway, that was her. Let's talk about something else.
That's all I wanted to know.
Sure.
What do you think of the others?
Everyone is so experienced and well-traveled. You included. At times I feel quite small.
Everyone starts somewhere.
True. Though I feel I have a lot of catching up to do. Lady Hailstone offered to take me aboard her privateer ship after this is over.
That's nice of her.
It is. Although she said I'll need to get my sea legs. I don't really know where one would acquire such a thing, but she said not to worry about it.
Thanks for the chat.
Of course. Listen for the storm.
Why can't you say be vigilant?
And that's it. My people believe that once Jakku has been set into motion, nothing can be done to stop it. I intend to prove them wrong.
That is commendable. So, according to your father, Sheogded has chosen 4 corrupted to lead it into the world. Is that correct?
Yes.
And he, the Aliani that is, believe that even stopping these corrupted cannot stop the prophecy from coming true.
Yes. You cannot stop the lightning when you hear the thunder.
I don't understand. If only a corrupted can open the gate, why wouldn't neutralizing all of them stop the prophecy?
It's hard to understand if you're not Aliani. I may be wrong, but it seems to me that you outsiders believe strongly in the idea of changing one's fate through actions. We Aliani believe that us Shaperkin are ultimately powerless. We're subject to patterns, forces beyond our understanding. Love, disease, birth, death. We have no control over these things. And the most dominant of those patterns is Jakku. Trying to resist Jakku is like trying to resist death. You can struggle and struggle, but ultimately you're subject to its nature. So the best you can do is to accept it.
What an inspirational way to view the world.
As I said, I intend to prove them wrong. You Northandians have proven twice that the omens of Jakku can be broken. You defeated Lacane and stopped the plague. In my opinion, that's also our best chance. We need to identify the remaining 3 corrupted and neutralize them. Make sure they can't serve Sheogded any longer.
And how do we identify them?
If I may, we already know one of them, don't we? The leader of those rogue dark elves, the woman with the mask.
Well, there's no way to be sure, but after what you've told me, yes, very likely so.
We will assume she is one of them for the time being. That leaves us with 2 more to find, and 3 more to neutralize. Very well. This is more than I had hoped for.
So we need to look for other cults that worship Sheogded.
I'm afraid it's not that simple. A corrupted might not even know he or she serves Sheogded's purpose. With that masked woman and Rondar Lacane, it was obvious. It might not be for the other 2.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that, according to the scrolls, some corrupted don't even know they are. And that the ways in which they serve Jakku are diverse. Wars, famines, maybe even something as simple as being at the right place at the right time. It's an enigma.
That doesn't make it any easier. Even if all this about Jakku and corrupted is true, how are we going to find the other 2? Kayawu said it himself. Even with the masked woman, we can't be certain.
And therein lies the problem.
Actually, I might know a way, but I need to give it some thought first.
Do that. I will think on the matter too. In the meantime, the ambassador told me that you also took care of the matter in Windholm.
I have.
And you are certain your brother and your men can handle Arrakis when the time comes?
We will probably need your help, but yes. Until then, my men will be at your full disposal to deal with those other threats. Don't expect a dwarven elite army yet, but, well, we can handle our own.
Very well. One more thing before we conclude this conversation. High Hierophant Arrakis. What is your opinion of him, General?
Let's see. What's your opinion of Hierophant Arrakis?
He's extremely dangerous. And he has half of Windwall under his thumb already, if not more. Whatever we do, we need to be careful.
We will. Be that as it may, There is still work to be done before we can restore the mosaic. Let me know once you've looked into all the trails.
Fair enough. Let's see if Wraith
Willpower,
managed to get in touch
Constitution,
with the
Strength,
Black Company's
Dexterity.
leader yet.
Oh my god. Dude, that's great for him. Ooh. I'm taking that one. So I need int 6. Alright, you're gonna need to drink that. So I need int 6, willpower 6. And the rest of the point can be... Actually... There you go. Let's put that at 5 actually. Apply. Equip that. That's a much better one. Ooh, that looks sick. That looks sick. I love it. 2 less focus, but that's more than fine. Here you go. More health. We have Bastions of Valor. Okay, so we're gonna take this and this over there. Take that. Ooh. Well, that means we don't really need this. All of that. We don't need light magic just yet. I'm gonna go full nature on him. More dexterity for her. Oh, I can't upgrade that? Well, I guess I can upgrade my song. Might as well. Oh, yes. One voracious corpse golem. Nice. Okay. I don't really need to upgrade these dudes. But I guess I will. grab that. I can't upgrade the undead stuff, right? Man, level 13, one more. One more, and I can summon, let's see, skeletal reavers, archers, and a mage. Oh, that would be so much better. Actually, I should be putting points to that. Oh, nice. Beyond human limits.
General, is there anything I can help you with?
So long.
Tiara's light, General.
Yes, General?
Hey, just checking in. Wanted to see how you're doing.
Fine. Thank you.
Fine? That's it? If something's wrong, you can tell me.
No, it's not that. I never thought I'd see beyond the Howling Steps. It's strange.
What do you mean?
I knew it would be different, but not this different. Like here in Greyfell, there are so many people crammed together. The walls feel like a basket collecting and trapping everything. And it's so loud. How does anyone stand it?
The walls make people feel safe. After the wars, who can blame them?
I guess. Although I don't know if I feel any safer with this many people breathing down my neck.
I imagine the Howling Steps must be very different. What's it like living there?
Nothing like this.
That's extremely vague. You're avoiding the question.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude. I'm not used to conversing with outsiders. It's hard to know what to say and what not to.
We're not that different from you, actually. Aside from the preference for walls.
Yes, I see your point. It's just that we're taught from an early age to only trust our own people. Outsiders are to be avoided.
Were we the first outsiders you met?
No, others have come before. They all received my father's warm welcome.
What made us different?
You needed information about Sheokdad. And, to be honest, we needed the help. It was, as my people call it, a Velden trade. Fair.
Is this related to what your father said? That outsiders only bring suffering to the world?
Yes. Although it's not personal, he means that outsiders haven't renounced violence the way the Aliani have.
So the Aliani are better than everyone else?
I didn't say that, but we're not driving the cart off the cliff, so to speak.
In that case, I'm grateful you put your trust in me.
Well, the truth is, General, I don't know you. You seem to mean well, so far, but I'd be a fool to believe in words alone.
I hope you can see me as more than just an outsider, or a General Kayawu. Maybe we could spend more time together.
Oh, yes, I'd like that. Anyway, you must be busy. Let us speak again some other time.
What do we have?
Yes, General?
Thanks for the chat.
Of course. Listen for the storm.
General, what is it?
I wanted to check in with you, see how you were doing. Especially after, well...
After we met Tahar's murderer? I appreciate the concern, but really, I'm fine. If anything, I'm glad that the murderer has a face now. Or a mask, in this case. I can't change that Tahar's gone, but I can make sure that the bastards responsible pay.
They have a lot to answer for, that's for sure. We'll catch them, Iria. I'll make sure of it.
That's what I like to hear. Now, where were we?
How would you like to grab a drink?
A drink? Why? Do you need to discuss something?
No, I could just do with a little break, that's all.
Ah, well, I can imagine. So, yeah, sure. Let's go. I know a good spot.
Atop the mammoth stronghold of Greykeep sits King's Vantage, a gap.
No way! You're making this up, right?
No, that's what he said. This potion shall grant you the virility of a bull.
Ellen's reigns. Hard to believe that line would work on anyone. But then again, Empyreans are a funny folk. You know, as a child I always wanted to cross the Sea of Dreams. See all those exotic places the bards always sing about.
What stopped you?
Money, mostly. And now, responsibility. I'm a circle mage. I don't feel like one, and I'm not sure I'm doing a particularly good job at it, but still. I can't just turn tail because I feel like it, can I? People are counting on me.
Now that you mention it, I've been wondering. What made you stay after the Purity Wars were over?
Good question. Do you know the saying, if everybody would take care of himself, then everybody would be taken care of? That used to be me. But then during the Purity Wars, I came to realize that that's nonsense.
Why?
Because it completely ignores that there are positions of power. If you'd come across a woman being robbed by two highwaymen, you'd help her, right? You'd do it because she probably couldn't help herself. But you could. The more powerful we become, physically or in society, the more responsibility we have. It's easy to ignore that if you've never needed help from someone else. Or in my case, if you've hit rock bottom and fought your way up on your own. Because especially then you think, I didn't get any help, so why should others? But that's a fallacy. Just because you had it hard doesn't mean everybody else should.
Say you had crossed the Sea of Dreams. Where would you have gone?
Kalea, maybe? Or Zhu. Ultimately, I don't think the place would have mattered. What I've always loved about the idea of traveling to a new country is that it would have been a fresh start. You know, turning the page, starting over.
I've been wanting to do that for a long time. Go someplace entirely different, far away from Imperia or Northander.
Well, maybe you can do it when your generaling days are over. Who knows? Anyway, we digress.
What makes you think that you're doing a bad job as a circle mage?
Oh, I don't know. I just don't feel very authoritative, I guess. And honestly, those formal gowns? Ugh. Whenever I have to wear them for a conclave, I feel like a peacock. And don't get me started on the bodices. How some women wear these things voluntarily is beyond me. Then again, out of all the circle mages, I'm probably the best fit for these things. I mean, gore at a royal conclave? Uram? No thank you.
For what it's worth, I think you're doing a good job.
Thanks.
But you aren't planning on giving up your position anytime soon, are you?
No, of course not. But enough about me. What about you, General Erev? What drives you?